Pretty sure we had the levels could get loaded. Uh, you couldn't quite get a kit though, but levels were you could queue. Um, then once there's enough players for the match, both players are loaded into a level. Then yeah, and that was about it basically. Started working giving a kit. Uh, there it works so that only player. Oh my god, wow, my brain for. There was a issue where the array wasn't being cleared properly, or players weren't being removed. That's fixed. So if two people join into one arena and then a third person queues, instead of teleporting the one of the other two players, it actually just leaves them in the queue until another person joins. That's what it was. That's what I was trying to say. Oh my god. This is still loading.
I think you get my point. We're putting
What a coincidence. What a great thing for them. Okay. Showcase that then. Two players join. Teleport into an arena. We have those. They don't exactly work. If you jump, you'll potentially get a kit. Guess not here. Yeah, that's basically all I've got going on right now. You teleport into the arena. Should change to this guy so you can actually see what's going on. I'm gonna fix the flickering later. I don't know why it happens, but it does. For now, it's not on the list of my priorities. So, there was something I wanted to check that was within the there's two things, I guess. But the first is this. I'm gonna go in here and let me get that showing. This is loading right now. Now, what I'm looking at is, holy crap, what is this? This is the game terminal. Yeah, this is what I want. Okay. In here, we've got level streaming dynamic object reference. It's there. It's loaded. That's what we're kind of looking for. Is looking for it loaded. Yeah, this is level loaded. Interesting. That is what I want, however. Okay, yeah, this is what I want. What I'm going to do is this. If these, we're gonna need to go to here actually and change that real quick. Go to into levels, I believe is where I put it. Yep, right here. We're gonna add a new variable. Okay. This arena underscore level ref. variable type is going to be this, which is level streaming dynamic object reference. So change it to that. Level streaming dynamic and then object reference. I'm going to click save. So now what we have here is an array that contains all of these. We can actually almost get rid of this. It's because it's, do we want to get rid of that? We're gonna say no. We're not gonna get rid of this because why do we not want to get rid of that? Well, this is telling us if this arena location is used. This is only telling us if the level is loaded, but it could be at any location. It's going to correspond to this same index though, so it is a bit redundant. I'm going to leave it because I prefer it right now. We'll see later though, but what we're going to do is we're going to move this to there. So we're gonna load this level on success true. Let's just connect this, but we're gonna leave it like this. Then connect that. Let's organize these. This is supposed to go back here now. Up to there. There. Okay, this one. Do we bring it down from here? Maybe. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Can almost do the same for this guy. Cleans it up a little bit. Okay, I like that. Pretty good. Then this bool is. Why do we want this bool? So we go. We're almost going to have to call this. Okay, I see. I don't see. I do see. I don't quite get what I'm trying to do. One sec. I don't quite fully have planned out what I'm trying to do. I know what I'm trying to do. I just don't know how to do it. So what we're trying to do is have it so that when one of these levels is unloaded, it no longer becomes in use, and a new level can be spawned at that location. But if it is in use, we cannot have a level spawn at that location. So right now, what I'm thinking is we almost have a check. We have, is level loaded? If it's true, we don't do anything. If it's false, we check if it's in use. If that is true, we set it to false. and then we continue. That way, all we have to do is go into we just have to unload the level from the level. We don't have to unload it from. We don't have to unload it from this game terminal. Let's see what's that is another boolean to this operation. Should be okay. Because the level is going to unload regardless. So that's not going to be a problem. And it's only going to get, so let's say there's a peak of like 32 players, which is the max right now. And all 10 arenas, or all 8 arenas are being used. But then players die down, all 10 arenas are no longer being used, or all 8 arenas are no longer being used, then it's only ever going to check, let's say only 2, there's only like 4 players on, so 2 arenas are being used at a time. It's never going to check those higher arenas. It's only going to be checking like the first 2. It's going to see, oh, the first one's full, go to the next one. And then it's going to say, oh, the first one is no longer loaded, meaning it's free. Use the first one. It's going to do the same for the second, so on and so forth. But it may use, that may mean an arena is open and it gets skipped. Because what's going to happen is, look, go like this. Is level loaded? Check. Is it loaded? We say it's not. We say if it's false, we go there. If it's true, is level low. We're gonna and is level loaded and is level loaded and is it in use? If that, oh frick, and not if it's in use and it's not loaded, then holy crap, we're gonna set another array element here is what we want to do. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Oh, it's so messy. Set array, get the index, and then we get the item. That in there. We split this. Then what we do is this up a bit, move this over, clean it up a little bit. There we go. Get the arena location, set it in use, and clear this. Only if it says it's in use, then it's not loaded. Then we do that. If that's true, that it's in use but not loaded, then it's actually not loaded, so we put it as not in use for this location, for this index. If, however, if it either is loaded, oh, hang on, what the, oh, that could be good. If it is loaded, then it is in use. So this should be is in use. Go, or I don't know if that this might this there. If it's in use or is loaded, if either of those are true, wait, what? If in use is true, set it to false. No. Okay. Wait, why were we doing that? Why were we setting it to false when it, no, that doesn't make sense. That's backwards. Wait, no, that's not backwards, but it basically just should be nothing. We're not going to set it to anything. We're just going to just do this. Basically, what we're going to say is if it's not loaded but says it's in use, we say it's not in use. If it's loaded or is in use, then we say it's in use. If it's not loaded and is not in use, we load a level and we set it as in use for this location, for this index, for this level reference. Then go here. Well, yeah. How is this not connected? Okay. And then we go there and boom. That should be good. Now what I want to do is none of these are sized to fit. So if I go into here and oh, it's gonna suck. If I go into here and roll these, and then I click compile, save. It should be, if I go to 4 players, what should happen is that if I try and join, if I try and start a second match, nothing should happen. So let's go into here and let's queue, and then I'm gonna grab another player, queue, and the match is gonna be loaded. Now let me share my entire screen for a short bit. If we go into here and click queue, this player goes into here and clicks queue, nothing's gonna happen because all their arenas are in use, which is good. That is what we want to happen. Okay, now let's test the opposite, which is if we go into here and we grab, is this not centered? Fixed it if there was a problem. Go in there and we want to add then we just want to put it at a different location. So now if we go into here with 4 players, and one of our players goes ahead and joins you. This guy comes ahead and joins the queue. They load into a level. Then these 2 guys join the queue. They also load into a level and does that weird thing, but it updates as soon as this guy moves, so it's not necessarily a problem unless for some. It shouldn't be a problem. If someone figures that out, they are probably watching the stream, which is unlikely. And it's also unlikely that they don't move the entire match. So that seems to be working. This down to 2. And we're going to begin work on the new base PvP arena volume. This is what's gonna handle all of the oh my. This is what's gonna handle the unloading, giving kit, and all of that for the arenas. So start with. That message once an arena has been loaded. Change that to 5 so we can maybe have a chance to see it. I don't even think we need a queue rank. Did we queue? I believe we can queue it different. Perfect. So arena volume has been loaded. That executes on everyone too. So go here. Then what we want to do is we want to so why are we gonna oh, it crashed. Lovely. Okay. Oh, and it thinks it's running even. Well, honestly, that really sucks because I don't want to stop and restart the stream. However, I kind of have to restart my PC to even get this to see that it's not running. Why do you think Stop. Can't use task manager. Because, well, Ark's not actually running. Not a big fan of Epic Games thing. What if I try and launch it like this?